Fireman Sam had just finished a busy day at the Pontypandy fire station when he was expecting a very special guest today. I wonder who could it be? Of course, it's none other than the one and only Marshall from Paw Patrol. And Marshall was dying to meet Sam and to see Jupiter. And Sam said, "Hey Marshall, how are you?" Marshall was just fine today, and he was really excited about his trip to Pontypandy fire station. So Marshall jumps out of his fire engine and said, "Hi Sam, it's finally nice to meet you." And Sam said, "Same to you. I've been hearing such good things about the Paw Patrol rescue. I really wanted to get involved myself," Sam said. But Marshall said, "I've always wanted to see what Pontypandy's all about. I've heard so much about it from Peppa Pig, Ryder and Chase, and Zuma." "Really?" Sam said. "Do you want to see Jupiter?" "Of course." So Marshall and Fireman Sam take a closer look at Jupiter. And Marshall has heard such good things about the famous Jupiter, who's put out so many fires in her time. Wow, so cool. Look at all them wheels you got. You got so many doors as well. "Have you had her long?" "She's been here from the start," said Sam. "Years." So Marshall and Sam said, "Maybe we could work as a team someday. That would be really cool. We could put fires out together, rescue people together, and drive our fire engines together." "What a great idea," said Sam. "Do you want to have a look at my fire engine?" asked Marshall. "Jump in, Sam. Don't be shy." So Sam jumps in to Marshall's fire engine and couldn't believe how nice it was. "Wow, I love the fact I can just stand up while I'm driving. It gives me a chance to see everything that's going on." So today was just about Marshall and Fireman Sam meeting up and maybe being a team one day. Because everyone on the Pontypandy Paw Patrol love to work as a team. So Marshall's going to stick around for a bit, I think. And Sam's really in love with Marshall's fire engine. Don't forget to subscribe. Zuma was out on his hovercraft in the middle of the ocean when all of a sudden the engines give way and it breaks down. "Oh no," Zuma said. "What am I going to do now?" as he looked really worried. And what he decided to do was phone for help. So who did he phone? Of course, he phones Fireman Sam and Peppa Pig to come to the rescue. But Sam was working on his helicopter when he hears the alarms going off. So he rushes down to see what was happening on the radar. "Come on, Peppa," he shouted. "Let's go." So Peppa goes down the lift to head to the radar station. But on the radar station, they could see where Zuma was located. "So shall we take the jet ski, or shall we take Viper, the fireboat?" "Let's take the boat. It might be better. Maybe Zuma can jump on." "Let's go." So they both jumped into the Titan, and off they go to save Zuma. Meanwhile, Zuma just waited patiently. But he didn't have to wait long, because Fireman Sam and Peppa Pig were there in great time. "Oh, I'm so glad to see you," he said. "I've been really worried. My engine's broke. So how are we going to get my hovercraft back?" "What we'll do is we'll push you back to the Ocean Rescue Center down in Pontypandy, and then we can have a look and see if we can fix it." So Peppa and Sam pushed Zuma all the way back to the Pontypandy Rescue Center. There's nothing they wouldn't do for one of their friends. So once they were back at the Pontypandy Rescue Center, they could all relax and everyone was safe. And that's the main thing. But Zuma couldn't thank Peppa and Fireman Sam enough. "But at least you're safe. That's the main thing," Sam said. "There's no need to worry now. We'll get your hovercraft fixed and you'll be on your way." Oh, thanks guys. Don't forget to subscribe
Chase
for more
from
cool
Paw
videos,
Patrol
said
has
Peppa.
just had a new police station built. Look how big it is, said Chase. I didn't expect it to be this big. And Chase is expecting some of his best friends to come round to show him the big new police station for the Paw Patrol team. So I wonder where they are. Will they be long? I don't think they'll be that long. Surely not. And Chase said, there they are now. So in came Ryder with Peppa Pig and said, wow, look how big this place is. You did a great job, Chase, Peppa said. Come and have a look at the entrance and let's see what's inside. Wow. So Peppa went over to have a look inside and said, oh, I can see someone in there. Should they be in there? I don't know, but let's make sure we double check. So Chase came back in and said, watch this now. We'll open the main door. So opening the main door revealed Zuma. Wow, Zuma said. It's really cool in here, guys. Maybe we should check it out. But should we check out the helicopter pad up top first? So Peppa goes up top to have a look at the helicopter pad and said, wow, we could park all our helicopters on here. But what does this big red button do? Wow, it's got big flashing lights. That's for when there's emergency and we need to get out of this place quick. Come back down, shouted Ryder and Chase. Come on, Peppa. So Peppa went back down and said, wow, look at this detention part. And Peppa didn't like that. That's for the baddies. That's not for us good guys, said Peppa. And Ryder said, come on, Peppa, jump back on. It's time for us to go. And Peppa and Ryder thanked Chase for showing them the new police station and said, right, we gotta go now, guys. So we'll see you next time. Leaving Chase and Zuma at the new police station. I wonder if the new police station would come into use someday.
Peppa and George
Don't forget
were
to
at the
subscribe,
park
said Chase.
when it was snowing. It's lots of fun at the park when it's snowing, said Peppa. But George, are we going to go on the slide today? It's quite dangerous. So Peppa decides she'll go on the slide first. So whee, down she goes. And as Peppa got up, she said, look who it is. It's our friend Ryder, shouted George. And she couldn't believe it, and Ryder was on his quad, and that's how he's driving, in the snow. And Ryder said, hey guys, how are you two today? It looks like you're having lots of fun in the snow, on the slide. Wow, what a cool quad you have, said George. Do you think we could go on the back of it? Of course. That'd be really lots of fun. And who's this? It's Chase. Hey guys, do you need a lift home maybe? Because it looks like it's really dangerous. And I can use my front as a snowplow to clear a track for us so we can get home safely. So Chase clears a track. But Peppa slipped over, look. That's how dangerous it is today. Are you okay, Peppa? And Peppa was just fine, luckily enough. So come on in, guys, jump on. Who's going to go where? George is going to go on the back of Ryder. So that leaves Peppa to go on the back of Chase. So come on in, Peppa, jump on. So Peppa jumps on to the back of Chase. But Ryder can't help but mess about. And he starts doing little donuts. And it was lots and lots of fun. So off they go to Peppa Pig's house. Can you do that, Chase? Asked Peppa. So Chase tries his best to do what Ryder just did. It's lots of fun driving in the snow, but you've got to be careful. Fireman Sam, so don't forget to subscribe. Peppa Pig had just been out on the open ocean, doing their daily checks to make sure that the Pontopandi seaside is all safe. And today was a very cool day because everything was just fine on the ocean. when Pepper stands up and said, "Look, Sam, it's Zuma from Paw Patrol. I wonder what Zuma's doing round these parts." "Hey guys," Zuma said. "How are you today? Do you think we could have a chat inside?" "Hey," said Sam. "What do you want to chat about, Zuma? Is everything okay?" "Yeah, there's no emergency today." So they went inside, and Pepper was just on the computer, and Fireman Sam was just hanging his jacket up, when Zuma said, "Guys, do you think that it would be cool if I could join the Pontapandi rescue team on the lifeboat side of things?" "What a cool idea," Pepper said. And Sam said, "That is a really cool idea. We could always do with an extra pair of hands, or in your case, an extra pair of paws. It would be really cool." "So what could I do?" asked Zuma. "Well, you'd have to do a load of training first," said Sam and Pepper. "But it's definitely an option." And Zuma got really excited and couldn't believe that Sam and Pepper was thinking about leaving him be a part of the team. And Zuma was really excited, so he starts going round and round in circles, and he said, "Look, Sam, look what I can do on my hovercraft. Wow. And the best part is, I can do this over sand or grass. So if there's ever an emergency that involves me going onto the beach quickly, I can do it." "That was really cool, Zuma. You did a great job. So maybe soon you'll have a cool training course to go through with Pepper and Fireman Sam. But that's for another day." So Sam and Pepper were really excited about training up Zuma. And Zuma couldn't believe his luck. And Zuma, "Don't forget to come across," said Pepper, "the Gotham City jail." And Ryder said, "Look at this, Zuma. It looks like an abandoned jail." "And so it does," Zuma said. "Wow, I wonder what's behind these big doors." "It could only be one thing," Zuma said. "It must be the control center to operate the jail. And it's got all these evil villains on them. Maybe we shouldn't be here," said Ryder. But Zuma said, "Look, the door's opening, and there's someone behind it." "And who is it?" "Who are you?" asked Ryder. And the Joker said, "Who am I? You don't know who I am?" And Zuma said, "No. Who are you?" "I'm the Joker." "Really? I've never heard of you," said Ryder. "You've never heard of the Joker? That could only mean one thing. That you guys don't know trouble when you see it." "What do you mean?" Zuma said. And Zuma tried to get away. But the Joker grabbed Zuma's hovercraft by one of the blades. And Ryder said, "Oi, get off my friend." And he hit the Joker over with his quad bike. And Zuma came back, but the Joker was putting up a fight. But eventually, they managed to knock over the Joker, working as a team. But the Joker gets straight back up. And now what are they going to do? It looks like Ryder and Zuma can't defend themselves anymore. But Batman comes in. And Batman said, "Oi, Joker, what do you think you're doing?" And as he jumps on the Joker. And Batman said, "Guys, what are you doing round these parts? Don't you know who the Joker is?" "Of course we don't," Ryder and Zuma said. And Batman explained, he's one of the most evilest villains around. And he's not just any villain, he's a super villain. It takes us superheroes to take him down every time he causes trouble, and he still keeps coming back. So you guys get out of here and stay safe, and I don't ever want to see you around these parts again. "Thanks," Ryder and Zuma said. So it was up to Batman to finish off the Joker. "Haha. Messing with innocent people again, Joker. I see. It's time for you to spend a little bit of time back in jail."
So as Batman put the Joker back into jail, the Joker couldn't believe he was caught again, and it was time for him to have some time to himself in the jail. And Batman said, "Joker, you may as well give up.
Pig,
You'll never win this war
the Pig's garage
against
he was waiting
us,
for Ryder
the
to
good
come
people
round.
of the world."
And Ryder was going to have his air pressure checked in his tyres. So here he is now. "Hey, Daddy Pig," Ryder shouted. "How are you today?" "I'm just great," Daddy Pig said. "Do you want to park up in the garage and we can get your tyres checked ASAP?" So Ryder reverses into the garage, and Daddy Pig said, "Good job. Let me just move round over there." And as Daddy Pig moved round, he could smell something in the air. "Can you smell that, Ryder?" "What is it, Daddy Pig?" said Ryder. "Smells like smoke to me." "I don't know, what could it be?" So Daddy and Ryder looked up, and it was the garage. The garage was on fire. So Ryder made a quick exit and moved out of the way. And Daddy Pig phones for help. And who did he phone? Only the one and only Marshall, who's just signed up on the Pontypandy Fire Brigade from Paw Patrol. And he said, "No worries, Ryder, Marshall is on his way." "Not Marshall," he said. "Marshall's one of my best friends. And here he is now, with Fireman Sam." "Wow. What's happened here, Daddy Pig?" shouted Fireman Sam. And Daddy Pig said, "I don't know. Do you think you guys can put it out for me? We really need this garage in the family." So Fireman Sam jumps out and said, "Marshall, reverse up and use your telescopic arm to put the fire out." "Great job, Marshall," shouted Ryder. So slowly but surely, Marshall manages to put one fire out, and now he needs to work on the second fire. So he moves into position, and soon the second fire was put out. "Wow, great job," said Sam. So now it was time for Marshall to go right round to the other side of the garage, where the third and last fire was. And eventually he put all the fire out, all on his own. "Wow, you've showed some true spirit today," said Daddy. And Daddy Pig couldn't believe how quick Marshall and Fireman Sam was here to put the fire out. So Sam said, "What do you think of our new recruit, Daddy Pig?" "Well, if he can put a fire out that quick, he's good in my books." And it turns out that Ryder and Marshall are best friends. So this could work out for everyone. So Daddy Pig was happy that Marshall and Fireman Sam managed to save the garage. So now we can get on with checking Ryder's when there's two very special guests coming over today.
said Marshall.
We've got Ryder from Paw Patrol and Chase from Paw Patrol coming over. So what are they coming over for, Pepper? Well, we'll wait until Ryder and Chase come over and we'll ask them ourselves. "Hey, Ryder, how are you?" asked Pepper. "I'm great." "How are you?" asked Ryder. Pepper was fantastic. She said, "I can't believe I'm going to service your quad bike and Chase's car today. I'm really excited." "Hey, Chase, how are you today?" Chase was great. "So are you guys ready to get your cars and your quad bike serviced?" So Ryder and Chase were really excited about getting the service done today. They're going to make their quad and car super quick. So Pepper said, "Who's first then, guys? Is it going to be Chase or Ryder?" And Chase said, "Shall I go first? I'll make things a little bit easier for all of us." "Great job." "Oh, that tickles," said Chase. "What are you doing?" "I'm just changing your oil and your oil filter," Pepper said. "This is going to make your police car run a lot smoother." "Oh, fantastic," Chase said. "I can't wait till you're finished to start her up and see what she sounds like." "All done." "Wow," Ryder said. "That was really quick, Pepper. Great job." "Oh, wow,"
You did a really good job, Pepper. My car feels super quick, Chase said. Wow, Ryder, you're going to love this. So Chase moved out of the way to allow Ryder to reverse up onto the platform. Wow. So now it's Ryder's turn. Oh, Ryder's going to stay on his quad to get the service done. But we're going to do the same to Ryder. Pepper's going to change the oil filter and the oil. Because every so often, whether it be motorbikes or cars or quad bikes or even boats, everything needs to be serviced at some point. Wow, what a great job you did, Pepper. Do we owe you any money for it? Of course not, Pepper said. What would you give me money for? Well, you did a job for us, so we just thought we'd pay you. But Pepper didn't want to be paid. Pepper said, remember you helped me and George out the other day in the park? Well, that was your favour to us, and now this is my favour to you. Oh, thanks, Pepper, Chase and Ryder said. So Pepper said, you should never forget what your friends did for you. If your friends do something nice for you, you should always do something nice back for them. It's just really nice to help people out when you can. So Chase said, right, let's go, Ryder. So Ryder and Chase headed off into the distance, back to Paw Patrol land, leaving Peppa Pig at the mechanic's garage. And now it was Peppa's turn just to clean up for the day. So Peppa really enjoyed being a mechanic for the day, and would really like to do it again.
And it was a really snowy day.
So if you like this episode,
Pepper had a great idea.
don't forget to subscribe.
Said, Ryder, do you think you could
Pepper.
help us build a snowman? Wow, great idea, Pepper, said Ryder, as the snow fell, and it was perfect conditions to build a snowman, and George was really excited. So Ryder said, we need to make the head, the body, we need to find some eyes, we need to find arms, and a mouth. So let's get going, and let's make his body first. So Pepper and George rolled the body, while Ryder decided to go for the head, and he rolled the head with his quad bike. Wow! Now all we need to do is lift the head on top of the body. But it's too heavy for Pepper, George and Ryder, so how are they going to do it? There's only one solution, and that is Superman. So Superman comes over and said, hey guys, I was just flying over and I seen you guys are struggling to lift this head on. I can do this for you, no problem. You just watch. So Superman grabs the head of the snowman and places it on top of the body. Wow, great job, Superman, Ryder said. Thanks, that's really helped us out. So what's next? So when the head was placed on top of the body, it was time for Pepper and George to put some buttons on his belly. Wow, they used Smarties to do that. And now the eyes was put on by Ryder. And now we need some arms. So Superman put the arms on. And finally they put the mouth on. So between them, Pepper, George, Ryder and Superman, they all worked as a team to build one of the best snowmans around. And that's what the festive period is all about. Snowy enjoying your time with your friends. And Batman, so if you get a chance to build a snowman, back please do. To the Gotham City jail. Don't forget to subscribe. When Batman slides about and it looks like he can't get no traction. Oh no, said Batman. It looks like I can't go anywhere. And because the snow was so thick, Batman couldn't get anywhere in his two-wheel drive car. But he phones for help. I think I'm going to need someone powerful and strong for this job, said Batman. But who could I ring? I've got just the people in mind, Batman said. And who would Batman have in mind? Only
only Ryder with his quad bike, which is perfectly adapted to driving in the snow. And who else would it be? Of course, it would be Chase, who not only can clear snow, but he can also push things out of the way. Perfect choice, Batman. And Ryder and Chase are really excited about helping Batman out, because Batman is normally helping other people out. But this time, Ryder and Chase can help Batman out. So Ryder said, right, I'll pull, Chase, you push. So working as a team, Ryder and Chase came up with a cool plan to get Batman back to the Gotham City jail. So as Ryder pulls, Chase pushes. Wow, it's working, said Batman. Great job, guys. We'll be back at Gotham City jail before we know it. But Chase goes ahead to clear some of the snow. And Chase said, I need to clear all this snow away so we can park Batman's car up for the evening, so then he could drive it away. So back and forth Chase goes, clearing the snow for Batman. What a cool idea, Chase. Not only is he one of the best police dogs around, he's also one of the most intelligent. So again, Ryder and Chase push and pull at the same time. And Batman couldn't believe how quickly they got Batman back to the Gotham City jail. Great job, guys. Thank you very much, said Batman. That's okay, said Ryder and Chase. You're one of our most favourite superheroes. If you ever need us again, you know what to do. So Ryder said, right, we gotta go now. But before we go, Chase said, don't forget to subscribe.